Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do another review. And this is a product that I actually got online not too long ago. It's called I can't even give you the exact name of it because it is like a Chinese company. And, you know, with these companies, they tend to kind of just make a bunch of different products in mass production. But anyway, what I see here is wireless smart glasses SD-G3. And you can find these on Amazon for about $49. The price does vary depending if they're on sale or Amazon has a sale. But without further ado, let's hop right into this video. All right, guys, first things first. Let me let you know that these are Bluetooth wireless glasses. Lately, I've been on a little Bluetooth craze where, I have to take care of my eyes. My wife kept saying, get more glasses, get more glasses. So instead of getting some overpriced Gucci frame, which I wouldn't wear anyway, it makes more sense for me to just buy these types of frames. Next is going to be the Bose, some more Razer buds, just different types. I have to take care of my eyes after all, so why not? So let's take this out of the case, show you what comes inside of the box. I do like this packaging. And of course, I actually flipped it over the wrong way, but that's okay. Long story short, it actually comes in a pretty decent case so far. So if we're doing a little unboxing right here, the glasses are actually inside. But let me show you what comes with this thing ahead of time. Now this video is, actually no, I'm not going to want to say that part. So this right here, I don't even know what these are for. Let me take a look at these right now. At first I thought these were to put on the tips of your earbuds, but I think I'm wrong about that. Not too sure. Anyway. Doesn't exactly tell me in the instructions, which the instructions are right here to the side. I had to take a look at that before I did anything, just to get a look of how these actually operate. All right, here, so you have your charger tips right here. And of course, the USB, what is this called? USB-A, I forget exactly what this is called, but I want to go ahead and say USB-A and I'll correct myself in the comment section if I'm wrong. So that's everything that comes inside of this. So it's a decent presentation if we're just looking at the glasses for what it is. And of course you have your little Apple cloth right here, and this is included, it's not $15. So when you open up the glasses, this is what we have right here. And these are the glasses. Now what's weird about it, it has this type of tint. Now if you're the type of person where, let me see if I can actually pull that up for you guys. If you look at the glasses, it probably won't show in this picture, but it was weird because it had some type of tint to it where things would come in different colors when you wear them. I don't know what that's about, but given the fact that I personally have, let me move all this junk out of the way. But given the fact that I personally wear glasses with prescriptions, it's going to work a little bit differently for me. So like I said, you can talk on these. When you close them, it says power off. When you open them, it'll let you know the power is on. Your charger tips are actually, let me find that for you. Right here. So this part right here, this circle, and this circle are the charger tips. Let me go ahead and connect that for you guys so you can actually see it. Now, granted, it's not going to be connected to a wall charging, but I will just show you the process of how you actually charge your glasses themselves. Let me do that first, and then we'll talk about the battery life. So the tip goes in like so. It's actually magnetic, so it snaps right in. And on this side right here, where the circle is, show you in real time. There you go, it snaps in. That's simple. And then you will just plug this into the wall. This does have this piece right here, which I always wonder what this is for. Yeah, I don't know what that's for. I don't know why that looks that way. It looks identical to this, but it doesn't actually do anything. But yes, this part right here is the charger tips. Now, I did actually use these for a little bit just for like sound and music. And we'll talk about the quality in a moment, but let's talk about the functionality right here. So, as you can see, here's your box right here. Here's the actual headset right here. So like I said, it does have a 5-hour battery life. The charger tip right here is magnetic. There isn't really much instructions for this. So when you buy these third-party headsets that don't really come with any instructions or any type of app support, you kind of have to use it yourself to get used to how the headset actually is. It does have a snug fit, which I'll show you guys how it looks on my face, but this is polarized lens. Personally, these are good for driving. What I've noticed, I do wear prescription glasses, but I have put them on in the car when my wife was driving, and it did a good job of blocking the sun because they're sunglasses in a sense. But I am going to pluck these guys out, of course, very thin glass, and I'm going to go ahead and get my personal prescriptions in it, so I always have an extra pair of glasses. Bone conduction sound. Conduction sound. All right, listen. If we're going to talk about the sound, let me talk about the rest of this headset, then we'll get back to the sound. Voice control. So these are the touch controls right here, just so you know. I believe if you're playing music and you touch this, it'll do the volume up. It does have other functionality, but realistically, I don't use smart glasses for their functionality. It takes time to actually get used to where the sensor is. And since I'm using an iPhone, I just pretty much do everything from my watch itself, change the music, sound, different things. But if you're still interested in how that actually operates, again, this is a $49 headset. So don't expect some amazing Bose sound or anything like that or call clarity. But again, we will talk about that in a moment. The music and the call clarity, because that's what's actually important about this particular headset. And we already know that this touch controls, it says voice control. Okay, sure. Hands-free, absolutely. You can make phone calls on it. And like I said, we just talked about the touch controls. So if we're talking about the battery life, it is a 5-hour battery life, which most headsets are 5 hours. I've noticed throughout the glasses world. It'd be nice if they made one about 10 to 12 hours. Then I wouldn't have to carry a Bluetooth at work, only when my commute on the train. But that will, maybe over time, this will become a more popular item. I don't see Bluetooth glasses being super, super popular, to be honest with you. If we're talking about the sound, the volume, you can feel the vibration of the volume when you open up the glasses every time it opens or disconnects. But what I will say is that when you're actually using it for music consumption, it does not get that loud. To be honest, like I said before, I'm using the Razer glasses. Let me put them in view. And with my Razer glasses, it has much better clarity of sound. Of course, I'm comparing Razer to an off-brand or just some random company. But it's not a direct comparison to say that these are bad. It's just to say that, you know, mine are more mainstream, meaning they're sold in actual outlets. This is something that you have to order on Amazon. I believe the speaker actually comes out through here, right here. Let's take a look. There you go. Speaker will come in through here. Every time you open it up, power on. Every time you close it, power off. So there are no physical buttons to power on and off. Same with my Razer headphones, so that hasn't changed. Call quality, to be honest, was super low. The call quality was low on these. It didn't sound too good. Music quality was similar, where even though it's a headset, you don't want loud music playing directly on your temples because that can give you headaches. That's something that I experienced with the Razer glasses when I played it too loud. Now it's a situation where, since I've familiarized myself with how much volume I want and what I use them for, I don't have that issue anymore. As a matter of fact, the audio being recorded through this video is actually through the Razer glasses. So if it sounds a little bit off, or if it sounds good to you, each person has different discerning ears of what you like. That's what I'm talking to you guys through right now. Call quality, I wasn't really able, my wife did hear me through this, though she did have issues with me talking to her on a train with a lot of noise in the background. That's going to be the same for any glasses. The difference is that the call quality was similar to more of like I would say like the J-Labs Ergo Pop, in a sense, where I'm talking about in the subway. We're not talking above ground. I'm talking about just the clarity of it. It picks up a lot of the noises around you. So she heard more of other people's conversations and the train rather than actual me. She still did say it came out clear, but the problem is when she talks to me, it wasn't a volume issue in terms of clarity, but it was a volume issue in terms of like how loud she came off. Like I had the volume all the way to the top, and it still sounded like it was extremely low, like it would be at 50% compared to the glasses I'm currently wearing. So, moral of the story. Matter of fact, let me do the second part of the video where I show you how it looks, and then we'll talk about, is this actually worth, a purchase. So this is how let's just call them sunglasses. This is how they'll look on your face. As you can see, the speaker is like right here, closer to your temple. So you're not going to want to necessarily turn the volume up too high for this particular headset. Now, I don't plan on switching these out for my personal glasses. And what I mean is they look more like sunglasses. So this would definitely be something that I would use if I'm traveling, different times, if I'm just like going to Best Buy, different places, shopping, things like that. Obviously, different styles for different, uses, if that makes sense. I don't know, I'm all over the place. It's early in the morning, so forgive me for that one. But yeah, I like the glasses. They do feel comfortable. I've wore them for about maybe 4 to 5 hours just to see how they felt. I did feel a little pressure on the side of my head with the shaft of the glasses. And I'm guessing that's probably what that little orange thing is that we discussed before, where I could just push that inside and maybe just soften the blow of how it feels. On the other hand, I do have these glasses holders that allow me, at home, of course, where I can just put that on here so that the shaft, if you can see that, I doubt you can, but that way the shaft won't smash against my face. But they're very snug. I don't have any issues with them falling off. I'm doing a little head shake for you guys. You know, if you bend down like this, you know, some people's glasses slide off their face because if you're greasy. I don't have any of those issues whatsoever. The lenses are very big. So even if I look down, if I look left and right, I'm still looking at the lens itself. So when I do switch it for my prescription, it will fit fine. Now, granted, they don't look like super high end or anything like that, but I like them. They look good to me. I like the way they look. I like the way they feel. Make sure you keep the volume at a certain level so that way you can comfortably, so that the sound won't hurt your head if you decide to use these. Anyway, the last part of this video, we're going to go ahead and sync this headset with a phone in real time so I can show you how it syncs, and then we'll talk about, is this headset actually worth a buy? Alrighty, so right here, what we're going to go ahead and do is use this good old exciting Pixel. Can't use it for anything else really. So I'm just going to use this as my new tablet connected to Wi-Fi. And I'm going to go ahead. There we go. I want both sides of power on. I think it is. All right. So when they're open, you can go ahead to the Bluetooth, go to pair new device, because it will go itself into pair mode. It just takes a couple seconds for it to actually go into pair mode. I don't see any type of lighting, which is odd. Normally with Bluetooth, you see some type of lighting, like my Razors have a blue light, which I'm okay that they don't, because in nighttime when I wear these glasses, it is annoying when they disconnect and they sometimes blink too much, which can cause you to kind of see blue a little bit sometimes. But other than that, they seem to be working fine. I'm trying to get these things to sync for you guys in real time. See if it does. Come on, guys. Don't make me look crazy in this video. The AB1, I don't even know what that is right here. Let's see if I can pull this up. Inspire HD, I don't even know what that is. All right, let's see, pair new device. Come on. There we go. So SDG3, it does take some time to actually get this to pair, to put it in pairing mode. You might have to open it, disconnect it, and open it just for it to get it in pairing mode, but it did pair. Unfortunately, it took me nearly 2 minutes to do it. But once it's done, it is done. So it's at 70%. If I close this out, the power's off. Let's see how long it takes for it to disconnect. Wow, it's still connected. Okay. This is a problem. This is connected. All right, so it's connected. Okay. There we go. So what it looks like, because these are $50 headphones, what it looks like is I have to close one, make sure it says power off, close the other one, and make sure it says power off. If you do it at the same time, it seems like sometimes it will still stay connected. Again, I'm not going to say this is new technology. It's actually been out for quite some time. But again, when you're buying from like third-party companies that I can't even say this is reputable. I would say this is probably something that you would get closer to off of Wish, which is fine. Again, I like the headset. This was a gift to me. I actually like this headset. I have no problems. It's a $50 price tag. Now, granted, the ones that are on my face are $100, but the regular price I think are like $130. So it is a huge difference, and you are getting better quality with the razor. But again, I'm going to go out these. I'm going to wear these for that reason. I like them. Now, is this product worth purchasing? That's the question that we need to ask ourselves. And I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to say no. Now, I got these because I wanted them to be experiments. So when they asked me, like, what were you interested in? I said, I want to try these glasses out. I wanted to try a higher end pair, and then I wanted to try a lower end pair. I feel like the razor is in the middle where they're $100 something. They're reasonably priced. They work well. They look good. These were $49, so I could kind of do a direct comparison, which I will compare these to the razors in another video. But I would suggest it if you're looking for a pair of sunglasses and you want Bluetooth in them. Because you got to remember, most frames are $50, $60, $100, depending on without the lenses before you even get them in most of these stores without insurance. I'm talking purely without insurance. If you have insurance, you can probably get a pair for free with lenses, or go to Lens Crafters or whatever them places where they do 2 for $79. It really depends on a deal and how strong your prescription is. On the other hand, if you're the type of person like me where, you're not so much into designer name brands, especially when it comes to glasses, then I can honestly say that, is that a speaker too? I'm starting to wonder if this is a speaker too right here. And this one's for music. Hard to say. Anyway, yes, they are worth the price for $50. If we're talking about entry-level glasses into using, basically for everyday usage. Now, again, I don't think most people are expecting to use this like I do 24 hours a day, where when a battery dies, I need my glasses, which is fine. I expect it to die, then I go back to my regular headset or alternate throughout the day. That's just me. For the average person, you may buy some sunglasses and say, you know what, I just want it as a Bluetooth so I can just drive and talk hands-free. Not every car has a Bluetooth inside of it, so this would be handy. Not every job allows you to be able to use a phone while behind a desk or listen to a podcast, whatever it is. That's primarily some of the reasons why I do use glasses. But if the volume is too high, other people can hear what it is that you're doing. So please do be aware of that. Don't think you can just be in scumbag mode and watch a video and no one will hear it. They'll definitely be able to hear it. But yeah, for $50, it's not a bad purchase. I do suggest it for $50. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to put the link in the description because, again, someone else bought it for me. And as I look for them, I can't actually find it. I believe it was off of Amazon that they ordered it, but unfortunately, I can't find them. But what I will do moving forward is when I buy some pairs for you guys, if you're ever interested in this type of thing, I'll buy them, fill my prescription in them, do a secondary review, and then kind of give you the up and up on, the price difference. Bose glasses are nearly $200. These are $49. So again, it's all about the price point that you're trying to hit. Some people want it for clout. They just want a particular name brand. Me, I just want to use what's comfortable because glasses go in your face. But anyway, that's the video. Like, subscribe. I think I said that earlier. If I didn't, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.